Well, hello there, beautiful soul. Welcome to your new moon energy forecast for October 2023. Doing it a little bit differently today in the kitchen, just as you do, somewhere nice and relaxing. Not going to do any cooking though. We're not going to be making smoothies. We are just going to be communing with spirit today. So grab yourself pen and paper. This is a really good opportunity for you to write down your own insights and your intuitive wisdom as we go through these cards together. Okay, so do that and then we'll get started. Alrighty, gorgeous. So a little bit different today. I'm just not going to go into as much detail as we have done in the new moon readings in the past. Really feel the need to kind of simplify these readings a little more for you. If you want to go into more detail about this, you can go and watch the monthly energy forecast because that's super detailed. But this is just going to be all about new moon, which is that period of time where you are going to sow new seeds. Okay, so seeds of intention, what your goals are. So let's get straight into it. What is your goal? What is your seed that you are willing to plant? And today I have drawn the Temperance card. So I'm going to give you a heads up of what that looks like, Temperance. And in this moment for this particular new moon, it really feels like your intentions is really about finding calm and stillness and balance and really filling up your well. Okay, so it does feel, and I know this for a fact from personal experience, but no doubt you too have been feeling that life has been very tumultuous, and I know that this year as well has just been fairly heavy and emotionally charged. So it's no wonder that as we're sort of drawing closer to the end of the year, we're probably all very much feeling that. There's only so much resilience that we can provide until we are like, oh my gosh, I need to take a break. So in a way, that is resilience, being able to know when to take a break. So for the new moon, rather than you sort of working towards something, this particular energy feels like it's just a moment for you to just relax. A moment for you to just kind of ensure that you are feeling your own well. I know that you are the type of soul that just wants to be there for everybody else. I know that you are here for service. I know that you are here to do amazing, wonderful things because it comes from the heart. So you are very giving, and that's a really, really beautiful trait. But it can really be not always a good service for you, because you're giving so much of yourself and so much of your own energy that you're really not able to kind of fill that energy once again for yourself. So this is a really important time for this lunar phase for you to ensure that you are actually doing that. So you're putting things in place. Your goal is really to start feeling your well, practicing a lot more self-care and self-love, okay? So for you, you know, how can you align to that intention? And it's so funny that this has come up, is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is, you know, as kind of dark and gloomy as that actually looks, it's actually quite a peaceful card. This is a rest card. This is almost like the after effects of when you've been through something fairly tumultuous. So this can be through like emotional trauma. It can be through a physical illness. There can be a bunch of reasons why this particular card has shown up, but it's quite funny that we've been talking about filling your well, and this is how you can do it. So during the new moon, practice self-love, self-care, practice the simple act of just being in the present moment. Okay, that's the trick, to be here in this moment. Or simply doing something for yourself that is for you. Something that really brings you a lot of joy and it's healthy, and yeah, it just sort of does actually make you feel like you are re-energizing yourself, okay? So for me personally, that is through yoga and meditation. So if you have subscribed to my channel on Eringy, you'll know that there are yoga and meditation classes on there that that can truly assist you in doing that, feeling you're well, and really connecting to the art of self-love and self-care. Okay, so be sure to check that out if you haven't already. But what is the next step for you? What could potentially happen during this new moon? It's not the nicest card. This one is 5 of Wands. And you can sort of see that it's like a bunch of people kind of almost fighting. It's like they're really, you know, in the thick of it. And it's not looking like they're going anywhere. It doesn't look like anyone's winning. It almost sort of seems like it's just a bit of a waste of time. Okay, so I know that seems like an odd step. It's like, what do you mean, Erin, when we're saying that the next step is that? It's not just that. The next step is for you to stop trying so damn hard. Okay, so just stop. Just trying to slow down. Okay, because that's probably what it's feeling like, where you feel like the world is, you know, up against you, and that when you try to do something, all of these things happen that feel like you are being pulled back rather than being able to move forward. So yeah, that's essentially your next step is for you to rest. Feel your well. Okay, feel your well and not get so caught up in drama. Not get so focused on over there when you are here. Okay, that's so important. So this is coming from a very loving place. Okay, I'm really hoping I'm not coming across as being someone that's like, oh, you should do this, you know. It's not from that at all. I just know that burnout is not a nice thing to experience, and it can be hard to come back from it. So what we're really essentially trying to do is avoid that. All right, and Spirit's identifying that this is kind of, you know, your borderline. You're sort of at a point where you might have kind of been, you know, giving too much of yourself away, giving too much of your energy, and they're really encouraging you to try to take a step back, to not just try, but like really, 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 really try. Okay, because really at the end of the day, it'll look like that if you continue to do that. It'll look like that. It'll just feel like you aren't getting anywhere, and you won't. But you'll be using all your energy, which isn't cool. Okay, so new moon. Very different. It's a very different energy. And, you know, it's not so much doing anything. It's really about, well, actually, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot by not doing what we would deem as something, okay? So I think this is the thing that society, we all need to realize that just because you're not actively doing something doesn't mean that you're not doing something, okay? You don't always have to be physically, you know, running around and doing things for there to be some kind of internal changes going on, significant changes, okay? So this is your opportunity to do that, to rest. All right, be grateful for this opportunity, okay? Overarching energy of October, gratefulness, okay? So be grateful for this opportunity, grateful for the beautiful new moon that has come into our skies, and that beautiful energy that she brings. All right, so blessed new moon, gorgeous. I'm sending you so much love. Namaste.